We're live, right?
Cast, are we live? All right. Welcome to the University of Trent University JV Overwatch team. I'm very excited to watch these. Seeing these guys play all the time in the stable. So it's going to be fun. Dan has used Hollow Purple on the enemy team. They've responded with Maharaka. So troll. Hovering the signature Mauga off rip. Jollification. There also have been rumors of map-specific strategies the JV's been cooking up. So, if we're lucky, we'll get to see something truly spectacular. Alright, first map is Ruins. The very long sight line. Widow might be peeking over the top, but we got the Mei. So we're gonna try and isolate the tank before anything happens to us.
My friend needs me.
I will say Maug was a good pick, just because he's way too overpowered.
Let's send a message.
He does have 725 HP and enough bullets for the entire team. So, we're gonna see how we take this beginning. Just taking control of the statue, blowing out the Genji. We're slept. Oh, getting bullied off, but jumping right back in. A beautiful wall. Gets Orisa out. And we're gonna see if we can get any more. Looks like we got the point. We're all just chilling. They're making the call to play aggressive. Let's see if we can get a crazy wall from good guy Bappo. Looking. Oh, unfortunately gets traded by the Widowmaker. Now we've got to fight for the point. Live as long as you can to get out. But a beautiful stomp into the Juno. But too deep. Jollification will fall. And they're probably going to lose this point.
We'll say if the Juno stays high ground, they could do a lot of healing and damage. The Genji is coming to stop that all.
Maybe we can find the Juno ult here.
Someone who plays Juno a lot does have most win in the game, as I've out-healed quite a few characters sometimes. But she also does have a lot of so it evens out.
Yeah, Juno here got the. Wow! A very aggressive
Oh.
Juno coming in. See if we can gather any value out of it by peeking down main. Does not look to be the case.
I wonder if there was a misclick there.
I heard a scream in the stable actually.
Oh. We love these misclicks.
Okay, we're all just relaxing on the point, seeing if we can find a wall or something.
Enemy discovered.
Oh, big anti. We have to play careful. Here's the ball. Juno ult's down. Blade is out. A lot of ults used on the side of Trent University. Gonna be able to take that point back.
She does get 2 blade kills off of that.
Spot two. Okay. Maybe we look for a big rush here.
I've got you.
I will say using that Malgua jail cell and oh god, the Bastion ult, you could do some high damage there.
Oh, you're right. That could be a recipe for disaster for the enemy team if they combo these ults together. But let's see what we're looking to do here. Big wall. The cage is out. Spraying for his life against the high dude.
Pretty sure that Arissa just bought a high noon.
With the Bastion, the back line. Looking for Juno. So low. Oh, we need to cap the point. Okay, good. It's C9.
God. That would have been funny.
That would have been hilarious.
Really good play and
And C9. GG's. But nah, it's anybody's game right now. Last fight. Do we have any ultimates here? We do have the May ultimate coming up.
observation.
That's early.
Yep. Stop him from pushing.
Get him. They forced the supports onto the point with that blizzard.
UNH is holding out really well though.
They are holding left and right mouse on the Sarissa. Boom. Mr. Touch. Oh.
And that is first point to UNH.
Score
Not first match, but first point.
0.
First point indeed.
I forget when it's like this. Is it a 2 or 3?
If we do this right,
This is their match, right? There's
Yeah.
a scrim. If it's their match, then yeah, it'll go to 2. If it goes 1-1, then they'll play a third match.
Is possible to
Got
do.
it.
soul is caged in a demon's form.
over here.
Okay, we're switching up the comp a little bit to the Winston.
4, 3,
We get to see the good guy Bappo Genji
1. Round
signature.
capture the objective.
Someone call?
Do it stubborn as an ox.
You see a laugh in the comms. It's a good vibe for JV Wars. JV Overwatch.
It was nice when you can joke around and have some competitive fun.
Jolly in a tough position. Arista's really pinching him out here. He manages to make it out, but we're gonna have to reset. Reaper coming up behind our Brigida. Gonna be taken down. Bappo narrowly escaping mortal danger.
Damn.
Big slasher stood still and it exploded. Gonna see if Genji can farm this blade here. Making the call to go through the jacuzzi room.
Yeah, going around is always better than going straight.
But Monkey's got the high ground. Maybe we can collapse with his echo. Wow! An assassination.
Looks like that Reaper's gonna try to take him out.
They're all kiting back. Monkey's in. Let's do it.
Gotta get rid of that
On
Lucio.
Lucio. Gotta go to the point. Oh, this Reaper is just cleaning out our backline, unfortunately. Oh! Guess the trade on the wrist before going down at the very least. But we're gonna have to go back up here. Okay, the whole team's here. Monkey's taking space. Trying to get this echo out of the sky. Oh! Trades 1 for 1.
It has. I
The
feel like he's
rally's out.
played at this point.
1 HP! Can't quite find it!
That's insane.
Sojourn does touch the point. Can we blade the contest? Dash in! Hero play, but they get beat it against
Oh.
the fire team!
That was a really good like hold in point, but sadly that didn't really work out.
Mm-hmm. It is 1-1. We're going to the last match.
Score 1-1.
I'm a little surprised we both went the vigilante route.
What can I say? We've got
Got good
I will say one thing that is gonna mess up with teams is if the enemy team goes to Lucio again, you're gonna have to really play around that giant well.
Oh yeah. Any boof will definitely spell the end for someone. And if you lose your tank into the well, you just can't win the fight. Like,
Capture
Yeah,
brutal.
boop, hook, spear.
all of the above will send you into the pit. Dash into the high ground, trying to take out these switching targets.
I'll say taking out that Gino is gonna be really good.
So close to getting Kiriko there. Still looking. Gonna find him. Actually huge. Collapsing back onto the Diva. Beautiful deep back. Respecting that Reaper in that close engagement, I really like that. And gets to deflect. Wow, takes him out. And the baby Diva. We got Baffle going.
He's Genji's really making them play for their money, huh?
We also have the Doomfist swap. Might be able to help the Genji out. Very mobile team comp we've got here. Other than Baptiste, is gonna have to try to find his way out of danger. Big punch. Big anti. Takes out Reaper. Punches out of the neck. It's a beautiful play.
Now you see me? Now you don't.
Unit's really showing them what's boss.
Oh
Who's
yeah.
boss.
Poke it all the way down range just for a little bit extra ult charge. So good charge punch. And I get one. Giving a lot of space here, looking for a big punch on the corner. I'll find it.
Getting enough for his ult.
Oh, and it's just a field day for UNH right now. We're in the background gonna find a trade. Fade punch. But we're a little too low to keep going, but maybe my team's going elsewhere. Let's see. Lost someone. Oh, we got the window coming up.
High noon, window, and I honestly forgot what this is ult called.
Meteor Strike. All of
Meteor
it's
Strike.
up. Oh, Riss is gonna corner Cassidy with a Blossom in the room.
That solo blossom is insane.
We traded. Jolly's qualification's gonna fall. But we have 4 ults still. They use a lot to get that point. If we win the next one at 91%, JV will take
Pop
this
plate
match.
and pop window.
Pop the kitchen sink, and we're gonna we're gonna take over the map. Let's see if we can execute it.
Give that Genji the nano in this game.
A big anti on the back line. And look to synchronize his nano blade. We're not able to see each other. Oh, it's gonna fall. Can we give that nano to someone else to make it count? Oh, don't forget he's gonna die too. Not so unfortunate. It's okay, we still have ults though. We still have all 4 ults.
Still got all 4.
I thought we bladed. Okay, bet. Never mind. We're chilling.
Either Doomfist or Genji with nano is gonna be deadly as hell.
Absolutely. We're gonna see who gets who. Okay, we're in the high position. Looking to get the nano off.
I got the nano off. Blade is out.
We're gonna swipe too, looking for the coalescence. Nice sheath cancel, but he's getting lasered by the Moira. Oh, almost barely saved by the supports. Can we cap? Jollification pretty low on the front line. Trying to survive. But finds it on the slam. Oh, almost a punch into the well. Marissa 1. We're gonna be able to seal the deal. Boom! And in a very close
Crazy.
match, UNA take it 2-1 over Trent University on Ilios here. I was surprised with the Doomfist. It was getting really good punches, a lot of good value, and their coordination to follow up off of any stray damage really allowed them to take that there in the end.
Annoying, but also deadly.
Wow, what a play from the enemy DPS. But they expended all 3 ults for it.
Really good against all, or all around. I guess, yeah, sure. Hmm.
Alright, seems like we have not chosen. Why am I here? Alright. It seems like we banned Baricio and we don't care what if we're attacking or defending. That's ballsy. No?
I would say like because it is of like it's the higher game mode. I feel like attack gives you a lot of information if you are unknown, like what teams can be playing, right? Like we saw
Yeah.
like Trent White playing like a lot of the Arista comp and like kind of sticking towards that like very meta competition with the Juno and like sometimes like trending out the main support for the Brigitte or the Kiriko, but um, we're winning King's Row here, so Jollification is definitely smiling ear to ear. 100% being able to like use that Mauga, that pressure that he was putting onto the first map was actually immense during first round ruins. So I'm very happy to see what they can do on a brawl map. Good Mapo's May, although it's in development, looked pretty solid. He knows where he wants to put the walls. He wants to like look for a cut up on the choke, and King's Row is full of chokes. And Rogue Slayer's Bastion, like again, also in development. Both are DPS players learning new characters.
Yeah.
For these past couple weeks, but they look like they can perform decently on them, and like kind of using the old characters they do know to fuel the knowledge of the characters they're learning now. So I'm just hoping to see maybe some Baptiste from the back line here, either on the point of Slasher or Denizen. It'd be really great to see that because it's such a strong pick. Juno Bap could be really solid here, giving a lot of sustain to the Mauga kind of like arc enemy, big boy type on the front line. So. Yeah, let's see what they're gonna start picking here.
Oh, we roll out with the Ryan.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think Jollification has ever played Ride in his entire existence in career. I'm expecting.
I don't think he has hands. Yeah, I believe he may have hands. He may have hands.
I mean, like if you can play Mauga, like you can maybe pilot the Ryan. It is a little bit different in terms of the brawl competition, but you know, like the macro that you want to use is very similar.
Oh, he's speaking my name. He's on Widow.
Oh shit!
He's
on the Widow.
Okay. Let's see that. Let's see this pick.
He's pulling an I Love You 3000 here, looking for a pick off the rip. A very popular thing for a lot of teams to do this is to like look for a pick to enable the 4v5, a very aggressive engagement with brawl, and then win a fight pretty quickly and securing first point and going to streets phase quite quickly. So
yeah,
we'll
who knows? Maybe the enemy team pull a Violet. Maybe they pull a Violet. Maybe they pull a Violet.
For those who don't know, pulling a Violet means having your Baptiste jump in the air, getting a headshot. I definitely am, as a Baptiste player myself, I have definitely fallen victim to that because I do like to ego just a little bit. But we'll see what happens on the side of Trent University. I'm excited to see what they're going to be running as well. Rogue Slayer on the Junkrat, a little bit AFK to the fight. We're just watching his POV as, okay, we have Ramaltra on the enemy side, looking for a brawl competition. I don't know exactly what else they're running here. Genji as well.
Genji Ram.
Genji Ram. Kind of classic pinching from different angles here. We do have the Zed that is vulnerable in our backline. We are running the double, like, kind of poke competition with the Reinhardt.
Yeah.
I'm using the form here. Slasher to pop the shift early. Okay, we have still on the Widow. I think we should switch off this Widow very rapidly here and go to the Mei so we can get some more brawl in here. Right now it's kind of a 4v5. An amazing charge from Jollification.
Oh my God.
Incredibly opening up the fight entirely. We have the 4v5. The tank is down. Pushing it in.
He's just holding the space now. He doesn't have to do anything.
This big, they have the enemy Widow, good Apple, marking it very good. Looks like Junkrat on the flank on the right side. Oh, it's actually really clean play. We should do a lot of angles. Oh, that was very close. Enemy Widow almost got a headshot,
That
making
was
it a
so
44.
close.
Incredible. Yeah, it looks like maybe a kind of a wait. Is our UNH on the point? No, they're actually backing up. It looks like they're pushing up. Look at this. Slasher pushing up with the tank. No place to be made here. We just need to cap point, I believe. This is actually just... we always have Transcendence, a really big ultimate here. The monster are probably really close to the Annihilation relatively soon, putting a lot of damage into Jollification.
Boom! We're playing shotguns and Yada, trying to force this monster off point while we can.
That's what I was saying here. Trans might have to be expired here. Dennison in danger of his life. Good land from Slasher.
Oh my God.
And that'll be a first secure for University of New Haven JV. Very clean fight. Wish they capped the point a little bit earlier instead of trying to chase these picks, but overall, it looks like the pressure that Trent University was suffering was just too much to bear, and therefore a very, like, not necessarily a clean cap, but like a extended fight cap for University of New Haven on the first fight. So it was really good for them. I want to see that if you push the pressure here a little bit further.
And he is slow shatter on the Widow. That is mean. That is
yeah,
mean.
that is mean. We definitely have a Widow player on varsity who definitely likes being targeted by the enemy tank, so I definitely know how the Widow's feeling 100% right now, don't we, Ali? So, holding this corner here, holding the space, back in Edison POV on the card. Oh, we got a charge here from Jollification. Jolly's anti, great land again from Slasher. But unfortunately, Jolly falls. It's probably going to be a fight loss.
Still on the Widow.
We are still on the Widow. I did notice it. I believe we should probably switch to the May here for sure.
Ooh.
Just helping with that ball.
Would've taken it.
Absolutely. Rogue Slayer down. We're down for 3v5. Oh, I'm looking for the angle here and just missing barely about a pixel here. Jollification back on the front line. So maybe we can make a push here, perhaps.
I can see the Widow getting value if she gets an off angle.
Definitely, 100%. I would probably say Widow swinging left through that corridor, or maybe going left to the where the bridge is area. Maybe get a pick on the support, probably like hard pocketing the tank.
But it seems like he likes to like duel the Widow, maybe.
It looks like that, yeah. Unfortunately, does get clipped by the Widow. Apparently, we're close to our window here. We could make a swing and making a very hard ball with the Ryan committing. Sorry.
Also with the jump yeah.
Exactly, precisely. Looking for a charge in. And a charge ready for a massive justification. We do have the lamp. Lamp used. Great slasher. Great lamp slasher here. Definitely push up here. Slasher healing up Jolly. We have the Annihilation coming out from the enemy Ramatra. See if we can fight this really quickly. A window on the high ground here actually might be... Nope, not necessary actually. We're all here. And we're looking to fight. Once again...
Papa Juno.
Yep. Beam, it's useless actually. They just run past it. Jollification making the making massive space. All DPS are now traded off on the side of University of New Haven. Supports the tank only alive here. We do have the window here. I'm not sure about the enemy. Other...
We're blue and violet. Come on, do it. You got it.
There's a blade coming out. Oh, unfortunately, the supports stacking on each other allows the Genji to clean up a good blade, noticing that the supports were stacked up there, and then easily just slashing through the Baptiste lamp cooldown. Jollification falls, and DPS are now chickens with their head cut off, need to come back to spawn, and we get another fight here. We do have the tire. We can look for that as an opening, perhaps, maybe on a support or perhaps a Widowmaker, which is causing a little bit of issues for the side of
or even like closing them to back up and having us take the space for free.
That is true, actually. Yeah, we can use the tire and like kind of like run in with the tire, Jollification shield, blocking the damage to the tire, maybe even like forcing out the Ramatra form, doing a lot of damage to it. Looks like Rogue Slayer has an idea, going to the left side here. Gonna drop the tire, probably on their entire team here, looking for it.
They did pop wall hacks.
Not.
They know where
they did pop wall hacks.
But will he tire anyway?
Yeah, the Transcendence popped from the side of Edison.
Oh, we're not
Jollification chasing a Genji. Probably should go back to the front line here. Oh wait, window is popped by Slasher on the off angle. Good if I believe that window would have been excellent if Jollification was in the front line instead of chasing the Genji. However, due to their split nature that they're focusing on, losing a lot of value, and Slasher gets focused on quite immediately here. And the side of Trent University was able to take that fight quite cleanly. I don't believe they used any ults, correct? Besides the Widow.
Yeah, it's all the Widow walls.
I'm looking for a big MPD.
I'm looking for a big MPD, absolutely. He's low here. Jollification again. How about a big charge? We shattered here. No. He's alone here. Oh, we just shot. Ooh, okay. Just solo MTD shatter here. Shield is popped. No ram form here, but we have a low shield and Jolly. You really can't push up here, taking a lot of pressure on the enemy DPS. He's in every single one of these charges, forcing out the ramp form here. Getting on the top right, Giga Mappo and spawn. Unfortunately, Slasher again being felled by this Genji. I think, honestly, University of New Haven should look towards possibly a Lucio or a Brigida to help peel for the Baptiste. I think Zen, although it gets some good value in these brawl fights, they have to be playing the brawl very cleanly and together. So maybe like either you keep the Zen and you add Mei to the composition to help facilitate the brawl, or we switch to a more like pseudo brawl dive hybrid.
We have a ball.
We do have a ball now. We are on 15 seconds left. OT is going to be taken down pretty soon. We're looking for a touch on the side of University of New Haven. Let's see if Trent University can hold them off. Okay, we got the PvP of the ball. Widow here. Jolly looking at the Widow. Widow very low, using the grapple shot to connect. Out. Jolly very low. Oh, the sleep. Excellent sleep from Trent University.
They are crated out. They have better ults.
Yeah, it looks like here the Juno being popped. The Annihilation, yeah, it is a little bit too much for... Oh, wait,
Yeah.
we got a pick. Nope, never mind, unfortunately. So they held on 3 phase here on King's Row.
I think we stick too much to our cards. Like, not switching may have costed us this round.
I think so. I would
Yeah.
agree. I would like to see a lot, like, different competitions here, hopefully on the side of University of New Haven on the defense. The Genji was getting a lot of value, getting on Slasher, getting on Denizen, and since they're both, like, relatively immobile supports that don't have a lot of good peeling power, I would like to see, like, maybe a Brigida, a Lucio even, to, like, just help boop / bash and sustain through a Genji dive, because Genji is really the only thing that's diving their backline solo. Raimatra can help with, like, the orb that slows and, like, brings people down to the ground, but that's really it. They don't really have no follow-up on the dive besides Genji just getting 2 there, so the Genji has to basically operate 1v2 during those moments, and if there was a Brigida or a Lucio, for example, that would really help them absorb that pressure.
I believe with our lineup right now, I think we need to have Good Guy, Beppo, have Mark and Widow the whole time, because like no one is marking her. She's having free space. She's getting a lot of bigs. All of Sparks deaths are by Widow, kind of. So I feel like all Good Guy has to do is just shoot her and make her know he's there, so he can like negate his her damage.
Yeah, I agree. And looking at the competition here from the side of University of New Haven, we kind of are flipping to the more pokey-style tank, but focusing on more of a brawl-style support lineup. I mean, like the Zenyatta kind of focuses towards that poke style before, but Judo's ring definitely does facilitate a level of brawl with the speed boost that we can have. So maybe Judo last round would have been really good with the Reinhardt to kind of close the gap that he was facing against like the really heavy spam that Trent University was popping up. But now we have no Baptiste in a poke competition, so we'll see how this works out. Good block here from Jollification. Poking out the Ramaz, forcing out form. Good wall from Big Guy Vapo as well, allowing this to occur. No form on the side of Ramaz here, and it looks like just going to be spamming here. Widow on the top by his window of first spawn. Maybe a little bit of trouble here to take the... Oh, that does get picked. Unfortunately, we're on a 4-behind situation. We look for a wall here on the Ramaz here. Oh, unfortunately not. The Widow actually getting 2 picks in this fight, making it 3v5 for University of New Haven. We have to kind of back out here. Maybe give him a couple ticks, maybe 2 ticks. Maybe we can find a retest if possible. But it looks like Jollification will be traded out here again as well. So unfortunately, it looks like Trent University will be taking first point just as quickly as University of New Haven took it on their attack.
I feel like forcing the Sig into that, we have to use Speed Link to disengage and not engage.
Absolutely,
And we
100%.
haven't been doing that.
I agree. This is why I think like maybe the Baptiste would be a little bit better here to facilitate more damage in the poke style composition. And Juno here is kind of like, people pick it because it's a very strong hero. Orbital Ray is an incredible ability. Hyperspeed Ring is also an incredible ability on itself. But I think with the Sigma here, like just as you said, you have to use the ring to disengage rather than to engage because they have the brawl. They want to be on top of you. You do not want to be on top of them in this competition.
Exactly, and like Widow now is taking a flank. He's
Not noticing. Look at Jollification hits an incredible good rock, making it a 4v4. Traded out for. Oh, actually no. Denizen gets a pick on the Genji, so it is a 4v3. Looks like on the Tracer. Interesting pick here. I wonder what he's gonna want to do with it. Maybe go into the backline, cause a little bit of disruption, perhaps, for the backline core, focusing maybe Juno or something like that.
Big flux. Doesn't quite catch anything.
All right, Widow gets caught here. Okay, excellent. Like Rogueslayer playing that good pressure on the backline. Juno can't really push up to help his tank facilitate anything. It allows the Flux to kind of split the tank and the backline up. Rogueslayer seen that very brilliantly and able to clean up and with the side of the Flux. So a good fight from the University of New Haven. Let's see how they set up here. Rogueslayer on the flank.
We have a Sigma on high ground.
You have a Sigma on high ground. Very interesting here.
Foolery.
Ooh! What an auto ult on a very low. Good rock from Jollification. But doesn't unable to secure it, however putting a lot of pressure here. Around here on the choke. He still has form, I believe. Maybe Annihilation as well. He's looking to rock this, unfortunately going wide. Team has to back up. Orbital Ray and Blizzard both used up in this fight. Looks like they're kind of look like they're going to contest this maybe with their own Orbital Ray, perhaps, on second, like better beam. Annihilation happens. Oh, big, absolutely big, incredible healing. Oh, the fireworks. Okay, if you have epilepsy, look away from the screen. I repeat, look away. We love Overwatch. And this Ram is not dying, unfortunately, on the Juno. Juno gets traded out. And the Otta gets traded out. Okay, wait. Positive trades on both sides. Looks like Jollification is holding his own on the cart.
2v1.
2v1. Can we do it? Can we do it? Hit the rock, Jollification. Hit the rock. And Genji. That's an insane rock.
God.
He's a freak on the Sigma. He lives! He's 3% away from the Flux. A lot of ultimates being traded out from back and forth. Both beams, the Annihilation, the Blizzard from our side as well. But we still have the Flux for the next fight. Jollification absolutely clutching that up with the Judo Genji 1v2. Incredible play.
Wanting to see if we can find a wall here. That's around this tight corner to get a Flux or a wall to be a game-winning.
To the wall. Looks like she's gonna try to spam out some damage here. I want to see some more icicles. He's not really in range for the Frost being to really do much damage. Genji on the backline here. An incredible kill from Greg Mappo, and Dennis is living. Oh, unfortunately traded by the Widowmaker on the top left on the balcony there. Using the Flux here, committing. Ramattra in the Flux. Can we look at the wall? And it's great wall from Greg Mappo here. The rock and the follow-up on the Ramattra should be able to get the kill.
Goodness.
An excellent fight. One ultimate on the side of University of New Haven expended the Flux, but it looks like we're holding strong here. 2 minutes left in the game. They really have to make sure that they keep this bend here secure, because one more fight, if they lose this fight, we're going to probably go into the last fight of the game. Oh, that's unfortunate. May gets traded out. Salvation needs to back up here and heal continuously. Denizen also needs to leave as well. If anyone gets picked here, it is a game lost, most likely. Tracer trying to contest the cart, maybe, unfortunately dies. We do have the supports and the tank back up. Gigabappa coming back shortly. Unfortunately, I cannot see the ultimates that we have. Listen, look, we have any support ultimates here. We do have the Blizzard, which is absolutely huge, can be clutch. Oh, unfortunately, this does get dropped. Jollification does die as well. An unfortunate stagger, maybe a miscommunication perhaps from the University of New Haven, staggering that point and like kind of just like staggering our lives, I should say, and not cutting out together as a unit after the first set of picks from the Widow on Denizen and then on Giga Bappo. I believe
like,
if we had the Blizzard there, we probably would have won that swinging up.
Still, you're seeing these plays, like a lot of mechanically very high-performing outplays from a lot of people on the team. It's just being able to know how to move as a unit will really start to help them. Like if people just die one by one by one, then you'll never be able to group up and have that good fight where you can use those mechanics in the first place.
I also feel like Widow has always been an issue against that team because they don't have dedicated Widow player. So any Widow player, take them off the Widow maps would be easy.
Yeah,
because they've been getting picked up before the fight even starts.
I just heard rumors of Colosseo, so that would be a wonderful Widow map to get shot against.
I would say that 100%. One thing I would like to see probably from Giga Bappo, he is known for his Genji play. He's known for that aggressive kind of flanking play style. Perhaps instead of playing the Mei, probably playing the Genji there to mark the Widow that was causing so much trouble for the University of New Haven would have been a better move. He looked a little bit uncomfortable on the Mei. His walls were pretty clean, but unfortunately more of his mid-fight micro was lacking in that, like not using icicles to farm ult. And unfortunately the Widow was able to get away with pretty much murder, despite Jollification's best efforts to keep the Widow at bay with the shield and holding the space for his team. So maybe some adaptations. I'd be thinking about how to deal with this Widow. Either like switching to a full dive composition. Perhaps we have seen Jolly play the Winston, and we know Gigababo can play the Genji very, very well. And then also we have definitely seen Denizen on the Zenyatta applying the Discord pressure to make dives a little bit more fluid and efficient.
They are banning Esperanza.
Yeah, I can swap off if I'm needed. Swap off. I'm totally down. Yeah. Awesome.
All just huddled around Jolly's computer right now.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Okay, interesting concepts of a plan here. Full dive. We find one guy, and they explode. Ball goes in. Tracer Sombra already there, and target goes bye-bye. We're
I
gonna
will
see if
say
we can-
Sombra is an interesting pick with her rework that just happened.
Yeah, so she got her permanent stealth removed. It is only on a 5-second instead of a infinite timer. And she does do more damage to hack targets, which is what she had in the past. But no longer can she just like be ever present in permanent stealth and like hack you and like kind of bully the tank. It's much more of like an assassin playstyle, using the virus to mark squishy targets and blow them up.
Yeah, it makes her more of a character that has to either stay with her team or stealthily or sneakily go in the back line.
I'm sad to see how they play it, because it takes a lot of coordination to all be in at the exact same time to try and defeat a target. We're just on the flank, looking around. Supports are still vibing in the back. So we're lurking. Ball gonna go down to 1 HP. See if we can survive here.
Ball is looking a little iffy. He has managed to survive. It looks like team has come together just to do some stuff, but sadly he did get slept and back to critical.
We are down 2 of our players. Sombra and Brigitte have already fallen. So Slosher's just trying to exfil the Genji out of there, but unfortunately gonna fall and see if he can survive for himself. A nice hack and virus. They're gonna take Genji right down. Rogue Slayer. No fly zone.
We're losing, and I don't lose.
See that South's gonna run out there. But they know. We're back in. Oh, gonna find the entire team. Barely makes it out with Translocator. Not quite gonna find the virus. Stealthing in. We're kind of engaged with the ball. Gonna get hit out of that hack. Can't hack the health back anymore. We are all staying alive. We're finding them trying to kill Trady Genji in the back line. Drake getting a little bit aggressive here.
Like he wants to have
So
some freedom.
low. Nice bash. Trying to kill that Genji, but he's gonna fall down. Jollification rolling around with the mine. Holy lasers, Juno! This might be a winnable fight if he can stay alive. Find his way back to the team. Oh, but Big Sleep's gonna deny that. He's gonna fall right over. Again, without these like super coordinated 3-man dives, it's very tough for this competition to get going because it's all burst damage. There's not a lot of sustained damage, not a lot to find. You have to like make your own opportunities within these positions. I'm gonna get a clean shot on the back, anti-ing the Kiriko. Honestly, I'm sick of it. I'm doing it myself. Turns back around to try and influence this tank battle into point. Sombra's here, laying into Queen. Look how much damage melted.
With a dive pump and oh god, I don't even know what the enemy team's running. I completely forgot. But with how both teams are running, they both have the strengths and weaknesses. The dive comp has where if you get rid of one, you could get rid of all, but at the same time, they're very deadly, very fast kills, and one thing that could help the team win is either sticking together or spread apart, not too far enough, but close enough to where people can't really focus just one of you because they're being shot from all angles.
Yeah, they're going in and out a lot, and even though the Junker Queen composition is going to try and like brawl you, kind of stick close to each other, JV's finding a way to take these targets out one by one. No one's helping their Ana. Jumps out, does find someone else, but I think some trades are going down. Jolly's not gonna find it. Babo's just gonna have to get out of there. Live if you can. Genji duel going on. Can we secure the mega health pack? We can, but it's 2v1. Can we live? Unfortunately, I'll fall down and get a little staggered here. Test the point before he gets too far, though.
When that 1v1 gets interrupted.
Big Juno's gonna come down. They're gonna take them all the way to the point. We're gonna find the player on the Genji. Maybe not. Zapping everybody on point. Oh, a big Nano Blade gonna come down and find two. Looking for the third. Finds it. Junker Queen going down. Really barely surviving. Back on back on that one fly. Excited for the stealthy EMP play that's gonna come on. With this limited stealth, you really have to do exactly what Rogue Slayer is doing. Dip in, dip out. Once we get it back, we can start flanking again. Unfortunately, found out in the meantime, taken out. I just heard a Junker Queen ult just got slept. That's a massive play from Slasher.
No one can stop me.
A lot of ults still being held on to, not really many going into play, but it's working out really well for UNH going in, taking some cover, taking some kills, holding on to their ults to the last possible second to use it. Looks
Big
like
EMP coming down, lasers out one. Is there any follow-up? I don't know if we were in the right position. Oh, we were. Alright, Ramach is going down. 2v1. Keep pushing the bot. Finding a way to survive on this bot. Down a couple people. Gonna see if we can turn the sides. We still have Primal. That's High Noon going down. Both supports focused out. Monkey. Every Popper is gonna die. Probably just die. I don't think we'll win that fight. Good call. Jollification. Excited for some of this greedy cam. Go on in. Maybe see if we can help our Winston at all.
looks like Winston is into the fun. He has popped ult. Pushing everyone back and around, pumping them into walls, into some really big damage and almost kills, but it looks like everyone has managed to survive.
Big rally in, but the new Rocky Chain's gonna instantly explode that shield. Can't quite get out of the Nano Blade. Gonna take out some of our team. Bappo gonna fall too. That's an ace. Well, we're gonna be coming back with some ults. See if we can contest the point. As long as we're ahead in the meters, we'll win the game. Oh my goodness gracious. A huge Dragon Blade right out of spawn.
Anyone screaming this thing?
A lot of no. A lot of no's.
That was a
fight though.
personal.
And they still win the fight.
Mr. Mantra is running for his life. It looks like he's not really going to have a good time in a minute.
He's barely going to fall on a bullet, whizzes by his head. Quite connect. Good guy Bappo says he's going to crash out soon. Getting opens on our side. Oh, looking for the dive. Jolly's in. That's a pick. Everyone looking on her. Here's that coordinated dive play. All members of the team are looking at Ana, but she does barely get out. immediately switch to the Genji. Have to force him out too, but we actually get to pick this time. A big dash, a big synchronized dive. Both into play.
This dive is actually really good, pushing everyone back. Looks like Winston has popped it. It's having some fun.
It's gonna fall forward, but that's a couple extra meters on the cart. That might be the difference in the last 45 seconds of this match.
Both Genji and Winston have pushed them back and held their stand.
Let's see if we can evac out here. Okay. It's dangerous. A big flail, but it's not enough. We do have time for them to come back and get one touch if we just play on the bot like this.
Say if they win one team fight and then back off.
Nano Blade? That's 1, 2.
They get a third.
Getting to the flex.
Almost.
Also pops his ultimate. Jolly's 1 HP forced out. Slasher here to heal him up, but they are moving the payload. This might get dangerous. Genji gets picked. Nice.
And they held the
Rally.
stand.
Takes the game. 2-1.
Good round altogether. A lot of really good pushes, a lot of really good fights. And it really held out for UNH in the end. Really came together. Everyone had really good stand. Even though throughout all the weaknesses of their comp, they really held strong, stayed together, pushed everyone back, and showed them whose comp was stronger.
Okay, and the dynamic varsity duo is back. Romeo with Ali, aka ILOE2000, aka the GOAT of Widowmaker herself. Let's fucking hit it.
Hello, hello. Yep, I'm
Hello,
here.
hello.
This
Let's
is me.
fucking hit it.
I'm the guy that chooses Widow on push and wins. That's me.
That is him. He
That
is
is
him.
me.
Okay, so we're on Saravasa here. About this map, realistically, for the viewers, like this map is focused on kind of like a hybrid of sorts. First point is always the same, and the next 4 points on the map can basically be randomly chosen until the first team to get 3 points wins for a total of 5 total. So the first point being always the same. We should always be looking for a composition that can be really, really strong on the first point, and maybe have the possibility to gravitate towards the second point and use your ults to snowball. And the first point definitely has a stronger wall feel. It looks like we're definitely be running that here with the Ramantra, with the Juno, with the Brigida, a very like kind of classic-esque type of brawl competition. We do have the Sombra, who has been newly changed to be more of a brawl-style character, hacking the tank, doing a ton of damage to it, so we can see, hopefully, that they recognize this and look to burst it down. We do have a Reinhardt on the enemy team. That shields can be a little bit problematic. However, the hack, the Suzu does go, that clicks the hack, and you're allowed to use our ramp form to push in, looking for a brawl here. Levication using his form, hack again on the Reinhardt. Reinhardt's taking a lot of damage. However, the Trent University does get first point, getting really, really low. No Suzu on the side of Trent University here. The shield being used. More of a top line, getting a ton of damage pulled into him. Remember, the Ram nerfs do limit the amount of damage the Ramantra can touch through a shield. However, it does more damage until 2.5 times actually. So Reinhardt's not really falling, but University of Haven able to apply that pressure, getting that pick on the right side. Good dash, good map, and an excellent hack. Incredible pick to the Reaper. The action is not stopping here on flashpoints, so we're looking like stabilize here. Trent University at a 4-5, so we're looking to chill and kind of gather resources. Monster going in, chilling through the shield and getting. This is an incredible show of aggression from the University of Haven, making sure they're up on their tempo. They're 45. They recognize it and they want to just keep pressing W key.
They can't let them have respect. Respect is not
Massive shot for Trent University, hitting 3 of University of New Haven. However,
we trade out. We trade out.
We trade out, exactly. We're on a 44 situation here. Oh, wait, is that, a little bit too greedy on the side of Bappo. We're looking like popping the Annihilation here. Great hack from, these hacks from Rogueslayer have been absolutely crucial to winning these fights. And University of New Haven, despite being 3-man shattered, Death Blossomed, are allowed to take the advantage and go for the lead here, hopefully capping first point on Saravasa.
They can touch, but barely.
Barely, yes. 5% left. Looks like they're looking for a touch here. Right on the point. We have the Rally to spam. Rally being used, mashing the Reaper here, probably forcing out the Wraith form. Bappo is Greg is alone on this this duel here, mashing back to the team. Great play from here. Jollification unfortunately falling. Oh, we're down some.
Yeah, we have to come back and regroup.
Absolutely. So good fight. Oh, Slash
nice
getting a pick on the Genji. Dennison getting traded out. Unfortunately, it looks like Trent University will be able to take that. Brig on the respawn here. So we have a 45 fight likely for the University of Haven until Brig gets back. We do have the
4v4 actually. They lost one. The Genji.
Oh, that is true.
And we bought another.
And we had the good guy Bappo Blade looking for a possible angle here. It looks like it's popping into like Zona Juno. They're all on him, giving a massive amount of space to University of Haven. Unfortunately, Bappo does send it, and Rogueslayer does fall eventually. 3v5 for the University of Haven. Oh, and then the unlucky.
I think the old button should be switched off. Or like put into something else, because that happening 2 maps in a row is criminal.
Yeah, we need to maybe unbind Q and find another binding for Bappo.
Yeah.
But Trent University did play that correctly, like kiting out the blade.
Yeah.
And even though it gave them the space for the University of Haven to come in, they have the repositioning to kill the Genji. They have the repositioning to catch Rogueslayer on the flank, and then using the Death Blossom excellently to clean up the fight, securing point 1 for Trent University. So we're going to be rotating to the high ground here. A very strong positional play. Try to force out the Reaper here. Force out anything. Good hack from Rogueslayer. Keeping on the brawl. Looking for a hack on the line. Shadow being committed from the side of Trent University. Blade as well being committed. That is 2 ults from Trent University to secure at least an initial cap, point 2. This game is just honestly back and forth. Like both teams like find each other's weaknesses, adapting on the fly. It looks like unfortunately here University of Haven came up point 1, and maybe some staggers will come up through. Unfortunately, Sasha gets staggered here, causing a little bit more of a delay to the side of University of Haven.
That's why like calling group ups, no one like right now they're grouping up, which is a good thing, but they have to have a game plan for what to do next. They do have like an ult advantage on the side of Trent University, so they just have to adapt on the fly.
Back here, using the pummel form here, not really do much damage to the Ryan because of the recent change. The orbital beam being committed by Trent University, a massive fight needs to be issued from the side of University of Haven.
No, we match it. We match it.
We do match. Okay, with the Annihilation actually going through here, pushing forward. The rush being committed again on the side of Trent University. Another death blossom. This Reaper is like just farming them left, right, and center. And unfortunately, with the tank gone, looks like that might be another fight lost for University of New Haven. Trent University getting the second point on Servasa.
I feel like that's when the adaptation needs to happen. They have better brawl. We need to match their brawl. Always switch out to some other composition, like Rogue or something.
I would agree. Like Rogue Slayer does land some really good hacks. However, it doesn't really enable the brawl to really push forward unless the hack is on the Reinhardt. We're on the Malgan now. Jellification special. I'm very excited to see what he can be doing here.
He has went on an 11 win streak today, so
11 win streak and Reaper here. Good sleep, excellent sleep from Slasher X47. Jellification following up very cleanly, allowing to pop the annoying Reaper that's been like kind of running a train on University of New Haven. Honestly, building a blossom after blossom and using them quite expertly against our team here. But it looks like for the first time, University of New Haven will be able to get a foothold on the point and cap it first, getting the initial cap third on Servasa. A little bit of brawl ensuing here. University of Haven does secure the point. Amazing answer from Slacker again. Data being committed to, towards the fight here. Unfortunately, it's going to be tragic. A good Suzu from the side of Trent University to cleanse that anti-nade. Denizen popping, killing 2 in the backline. Denizen a little bit of a freakazoid. Incredible play. But unfortunately, just not enough to secure that fight win. And Trent University will flip the point on third point Servasa.
They want to kind of destroy the Ryan shield. That is the gameplay, I think, here. So we have to see how it goes. I mean, the Bastion can get like deleted instantly, so it's getting endless and big, but
yeah, Bastion
it's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very, very difficult here. This is a must-win next fight. We need to get out of the Jellification being inside. Get an amazing cleanse actually. Allow Jellification to survive.
Oh my god, amazing game.
Oh, holy. Jellification does unfortunately fall, but Good Guy getting 2 on the flank. 3!
Oh my god. Do it, blade him.
Do it, blade him. You won't do it. Rescue an accident
Come
again.
on. Rescue. This is worth it.
Yeah,
this stagger would be so worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. 110%. Can we fire it out? Kiriko does commit the blink and the suits from the enemy team. Reaper's back. Oh, unfortunately, Kiriko does fall with 82% with Blade in his pocket. Denizen needs to absolutely carry this fight with his Sinai Rush.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, 1% and he dies. Oh, we die with 2 ultimates. That is a tragic, tragic thing.
Or almost 5 ultimates.
Almost 5 ultimates, and unfortunately getting caught out again. It is something that happened on King's Row quite frequently, and also on Servasa, and Trent University do take it. We're going to Silver Scrapes to map 5 to determine the winner of the series. I would like to say, like, Trent University did have a game plan with that map, and like the Reinhardt, I think, really threw University of New Haven for a loop. Usually, like playing against the Orisa or the Ramatra, it's very, very easy to kind of just like bait up the cooldown and then like use that window of opportunity to do something. However, that Rhine shield is being ever prevalent, and the Trent University's Rhine player being very, very solid on his shield usage just doesn't really allow the University of New Haven to actually get a foothold. The hacking was good on the first point when the point was a little bit more open, but it looked like that Rogue Slayer was having a little bit trouble figuring out how to enter. Maybe getting marked by the flankers, perhaps, on the side of Trent University. But I definitely would like to see a little bit of adaptation through this. Probably a dive, I would say, or dare I say, match the Rhine, if you feel confident in it, would be a solid play.
I believe in the Jolly Ryan.
You
I
believe in the
actually do
Jolly
believe.
Ryan. We
I
do
believe in
have
Jolly Ryan.
Jolly superiority. I
He
believe in
showed
Jolly
us
Ryan
that he
superiority.
has hands on King's Row. So I
Indeed, I
believe
would
in
say
it.
so. I would say so. I would like to see here because I believe we're going to a what is the map type here? We never go to map 5s for varsity, so I don't
I think
remember.
it's escort. If I'm not
Is it?
mistaken.
I'm gonna look it up right now. Yeah, escort slash hybrid, I believe.
But they went to hybrid, so I think
So
it's
they're gonna be
escort.
escort. So one of two things can happen here. We have definitely seen we were on map pick. So what I want to see University of New Haven do possibly is look to forward a poke map. Circuit Royale immediately comes to mind. We've seen Jolly Sigma being
Uh-huh.
very mechanically excellent.
But
We
also, Circular Rail is actually out of the map pool because it's one of the changes maps.
oh, you're totally
Yeah,
right.
I
So
mean,
the only
they have to take
Junkertown,
care though. I mean,
Junkertown, no,
it could be a good pick, but they do have the Widow player to keep in mind. So
that is
them going
true.
Junkertown will put them in like a vulnerability.
That is true. That is true. We can't do Circuit Royale. We can't do Havana, Dorado, or Numbani, because
I
the map
mean,
changes.
yeah,
So
circuit. Like if it was like old circuit, if they take it to circuit, they wouldn't as much need the Widow player. They just need to play faster. But on
yeah,
Junkertown, I feel like Widow can do a lot of work.
especially on first
So
point,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
So but if they find a way to deal with this Widow, because I believe the University of New Haven has an option in Giga Apple's Genji. We have Dive. We've seen Jollification play the Winston. Our
Mhm.
backline is very strong on the BAP Zen, so we can find a way to kind of squeeze that BAP Zen or even Juno Zen or Juno BAP or some level of combination of the double flex support with the Juno. It could prove to be fruitful for University of New Haven to try and pursue that course of action.
Yeah, I think like if they want to go to a Widow map, they have to play a lot faster than they
Mhm.
are playing right now. Like they have to control the tempo, not let them like have an ego. Basically, as soon as they have an ego, easy win.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Amir talks about Shambali. Do you think that's a good map for them to pick?
Shambali Monastery does have the option for Widow to be played, especially on first and
Mhm.
third point. Third point's a really, really strong, like just holding that
Ooh,
one lane or multiple
we're
lanes.
going
Or
to
what we
Rialto.
Alto, that is a
Ooh,
Widow-centric kind of map, especially on points. 1 and 2 are very, very
yeah,
strong Widow points, and third is kind of like issues to a more brawl-centric
yeah. Ash,
style.
Cass.
Who you want in?
I'm already in.
Oh.
No, we're just chilling.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Damn it. Am I guess I'm doing the solo.
Why ask questions when you
Alright, it
can
looks
just
like we're in Rialto for
fruition
the last
comes
match.
from
The
as does
oh god,
failure.
I've not done this solo before.
How does this object defy gravity? No repulsors are to be detected.
I owe my gifts to the iris.
Oh, the iris, of course. We've met.
Looks like the team is going
How
Sigma,
fortunate
Zenyatta,
for you.
Genji, Soldierin, and Baptiste for this round. With this comp, I'm pretty sure they could pull it off, but only time will tell.
The barrier appears.
Does look like the enemy.
And bring my
That was a really good rock by Joel. Notifications. Does look like they have a Genji and a Lucio trying to flank, but it's not really going well with the Genji being right there to stop them. It is going well with vilification on Sigma and making sure this Orisa and his teammates do not get any damage off. He is holding his ground and sadly comes to an end. Oh crap.
It seems I lost my balance.
I think we're stuck on just his paw because I'm not really sure where everyone else went. So it's going to be a fun match of Tank. Tank is actually one of the, in my opinion, one of the better roles to play in this game. Alright, it does look like Lucio is trying to go around and flank. The Orisa has other plans for Sigma. She is painting him quite often. He is getting critical and getting a big amount of healing off. They are pushing back. They are holding their ground, making sure the enemy team knows that they are not people to mess with, and they're getting off pretty good kills with the Orisa being first. It's really major. As soon as your tank goes down, it's like either you back up or you stand your ground and make sure everything gets well done.
Withdrawing the barrier.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard. Hostile spotted.
If everyone grouped up and he does pop that ult, it would be a not a game changer, but it would be one thing that keeps everyone from getting the point, because everyone would be either dead or almost instantly dead. But it does look like the Lucio pop ult, Zen pop trans, each one given either shield or major health to keep the team alive. But that Ana does look a little critical if he loses. Yep, he's going to just focus the healer, because once you focus the healers, it's game over for everyone else, because it's really hard to play without a support, but it's also very easy to play without a support. It does look like he gets taken down by the Lucio and Widowmaker. That headshot is a really deadly threat.
That was not the expected result.
I will say they have 4 ults here. They could pop. Ooh. Honestly, if they pop, not grab, but like gravitation. I don't really know the ults. I know what they do. I just don't remember their names. My memory sucks. But if they pop they look. Widow is dead. It looks like she was not prepared for the bounce of the rocks. So it does look like he is pushing their backline up there, which is something of this team's weak point, is they're too much spread out, their backline isn't being covered much, and that's a very big win for UNH in every team fight so far in this match. It does look like they still have all of their ults from what I could tell. It doesn't sound like any of them were used yet. But it does... Yep. They've switched to an Echo, which could be deadly because you don't want her to copy you at all, or that will be a very big game changer, depending on if she does either go to one of your really good DPS or one of your really good uh, tanks. That will be like basically two tanks which are dead base alpha. Looks like that Ramatra does get off. It looks like Dualification takes care of their tank and then is trying to take care of their healers while also trying to stay alive. Oh, and it looks like we are in the switch. Someone came back. Alright, looks like we are going between characters now, and we're not really sticking with this one. It's really confusing to do this now. Alright, if we stick with just one person and then switch every few, like 30 seconds or so, or every time something happens, it would actually. But it does look like this Zenyatta is helping their team and holding their ground. Looks like that Lucio tried to get around, but they really couldn't at the end. And they popped fans to save themselves, but also save their team a little bit. Looks like that Ramatra is having a struggle, and they take him out. This team is actually really doing well. It looks really good.
60 seconds remaining.
Watch here.
Looks like Genji is here with a little bit of help. It doesn't. It looks really good for him. Oh, hold on. Okay. Alright, looks like Genji popped ult. His blade did a little bit of damage, but wasn't enough to save it. Alright, so window was popped. Doesn't look too good. Everyone's ult all came out at once. Looks like it was a really bash out of who can use who's ultimate more or more defensive, and it looked like Trent University had the higher up with Nano Blade and making sure they were on the ground. It does still look promising. It actually looks like we are stuck on just one person again. So the Zenyatta. Alright. It does look, I guess, promising. They are sending their orbs out and pushing different angles, making sure the team has healing all around, making sure each person is getting enough healing. If he does do, oh god, no, not this. Yeah, it might be. If he does keep Discord, it does help them in the defense. It makes sure one person doesn't get for 8 with 6 seconds or so, which is pretty good. Alright, and it looks like UNH actually holds the ground a little bit more and takes out a lot of Trent University. I can't really see the characters because it's being covered. I don't know who's dying, but I do know the kills are going. I kind of wish I was in the stable right now. I could be changing the things, but I'm in my room with my mic set up, so it has everything set up for me and my voice and stuff. It does look like Lamp has gone out. This McCree has been copied with.
We are outnumbered. Be cautious.
Which it does look really promising. It does look like overtime is happening, but if they want to change something, they're gonna have to really push up right now, or that's going to not be game, but it's going to be very crucial. Looks like Trance has come out just to hold point. Everyone is moving forward just a little bit more. This Zenyatta is covering very well. The main popped a really good wall. The wall for extra damage has come out. That actually saves a lot of time. This is making sure the Zenyatta is popping off. They are making sure everyone is healing, but they're also making sure everyone is dead, and that does look like a round one complete. Two points to Trent University, but it does look a little challenging because University of New Haven does have to push all the way almost to the end which can be very complicated because you could be held up at certain different points. But if you play it well and go around certain areas, it can be turned into your playground and win. It does look like they're going to go Mauga, Genji, Kiriko, Soldrin, and Baptiste. Roughly around the same characters, except for the tank. And now they're actually going Widowmaker. Widowmaker has a lot of really good peaks for attacking. Defending has a lot of good peaks, but for a starter point of attacking, she has quite a few cover-up walls, and this could change the favor for some people.
Listened to your album the other day.
Oh, did you like it?
Not sure there was enough bass. I could almost hear the other sounds.
I'll crank it up next time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And the round has started. It looks really great.
Escort the payload.
Peeking up and making sure no one is laughing by the Widowmaker. Ooh, that Echo did not have a good day. They just got headshotted. Alright, another looks really well. Everyone's pushing from all angles. Oh god. Reinhardt does not look like he's having some fun. It looks like he is struggling a little bit. He was in the middle of that, but he does tend up to live. It does seem like everyone else on UH seems pretty healthy for right now, but it looks a little worrisome with the Fury coming down. But the Lucio is holding his stand on the point. Trying to get that jump up there and see if they could snipe behind that shield, which is actually pretty good on their part. Looks like Malga and the Reinhardt are going at it on point. Really hoping out there. Genji is gone. He just got deleted. It looks like, wow, it really looks promising. Oh, and we're on the Lucio's point. And it looks like they're having a really fun time with Lucio. I don't never know how to run as him, but he does have really good momentum that could change the game. Seems like H is having a pretty good time getting to this first point. It was a struggle for Trent University to get to this first point, but it looks like UNH has figured out what the weakness was very quickly and pushed up all the way to the point. Kitsune has gone out, which is actually really well because you can shoot a lot faster, which looks to be in UNH's favor. It looks like they are holding out and keeping their stand and making sure everything is going well, but it does look like Genji is still alive on point, holding his ground. Malga has come back in, and they have pushed it just a little far. They did take out the tank, which is actually a big push. Alright, looks like Genji is having some fun. He's having some practice. Looks like the other Genji has been taught who's better Genji. It looks like the Reinhardt is back though in this fight. Widow is going up, trying to see if they can get around. The Echo is around the building. Fury and Malga are into the Reinhardt. They take him out, but the Echo is also in there. Lucio is going after her. And UNH is pushing this fight. And he's going around. Looks like he's trying to find who's left, and it looked like the Echo was not waiting for all of them to be right there. It does. And it looks like the team has came together and realized, hey, we probably should push up there and stick together rather than going in one by one. That sleep on the Malga really struggles a little bit. It does look like he has cage, so at one point, if he wants to, he can use it, and he's using it. He has infinite ammo, keeping everyone at bay. It does look really well if they Yep, yep. English is not my specialty. UNH is back on the ground. They do have 2 minutes and 20 seconds to get point. It looks really promising for them if they play well. Looks like they do have Sune back and Blade. Both can be really deadly. But, oh, and they... Oh. Now just pushing off. Looks like he could get some damage off. He is getting a whole bunch of healing, which is nice. Those dodges are really well. Holy crap. And it looks one of the enemies has Blade, but they instantly get shut down. Juno does ult here. Very gets everyone the healing and amplified damage coming out of that is really deadly. It's like everyone's grouped up, still alive. You pop Juno ult, everyone will be eliminated. But it does seem like UNH struggling over here a little bit more because they have to go around quite a few corners before meeting up with the enemy team and getting to the point. But it looks like they are still holding it down. They're telling them who's boss. Looks like Magua and Echo are having a little bit of fun. Looks like the enemy team isn't really staying on point, but rather spread apart all across the map, which is actually shown to be a little bit of a not a good thing because quite a few of them have gotten killed and they're currently panicking. But if UNH does look like they're holding out, it looks like they're holding the ground, but the enemy team has come back and shown, hey, this is our ground. It does look like there are 30 seconds left of the match. If UNH could have one final push, it could win the game. But it looks like Echo popped her ult a little late. We still have Blade. If we pop Blade a little nice. Right. Looks like everyone is around this corner. Is anyone going to touch Blade? There are only 10 seconds left of the match. It looks like the tank has touched. He's contesting point right now. It's about to go into overtime. It looks like overtime has happened. Blade is out, and Juno is alive. Juno is now gone. Alright, it looks like UNH is holding their point. UNH has won this team fight, but will it hold out and will it pay off for this next push? Because this push is still quite a bit away. This win is like quite a bit away. Will this pay off? So far, it looks like a yes. Everyone's staying back in their spawn, but also at the same time, it looks like UNH is a little bit spread out, which is a little worrisome. But it looks like they're coming back together, which is pretty nice. Getting the team back together after getting a little bit of damage off, a little bit of full build off. Looks like everyone is still good. Alright. Looks like every team is grouped up. Looks like another Juno has went off, so I would be very careful of getting caught in that because everyone has amplified damage. It looks like did manage to push back and make sure no one was able to use it. They are holding their ground in these team fights. A lot of chaos, a lot of ults going around, and it does look like they wiped the team. It seems to be almost in their favor. It looks like right, if he popped it, and UNH has won. UNH held their ground in overtime. Throughout the entirety of overtime, they won their fight. They made sure that they put all of their strength together, all their ults, all of their abilities and capabilities, and won this game. I think. Right? Yeah, I think it was best 3 out of 5. But it does look like UNH won. University of New Haven 3 and Trent University 2. Was a really good match there. Really good games all around. shout out to all of the shoutcasters that were here today, and really good win for Overwatch team today. Really well played for everyone all around. And congratulations to the win, everyone.